In section 2, we will cover a classification task that will help us progress deeper into building real-world apps. We will create a project with which we will be able to predict UFC winners. In this video, we are going to talk about collecting possible Kaggle data. So we will start off by going to the Kaggle website, logging in. I'm already logged in, so make sure you log in as well if you're not logged in. And in the search bar, search for UFC. And we can see here that there are about 9 datasets containing UFC in their name, and 2 are listed here, at least for me. And you should make sure that you get this one listed. So UFC fight historical data from 1993 to 2019. This is the most complete one and the most popular one, so we will be using it as well. So click on it, and it should get you to this page where we can already see some good things with regards to this dataset. So first of all is this usability score, which tells us how usable the dataset is, and this is almost a maximum score. It's only missing the column descriptions, but the column names are very good, so this box might as well be ticked as well, in my opinion. So this means that it will be very easy to use this dataset. Next is the license, which is public domain, which means that we can use this dataset in our videos, which is again a very good thing. Alright, if you expand this description here, you can read more about the actual dataset, specifically the column definitions, where each column is explained. But this isn't a necessary step at this point. If you're a fan of the sport, you can read them, maybe you understand them very well. But if you don't really understand them very well, if you're not familiar with the sport, don't worry about it. I'm not very familiar with it either. The important thing is that we are given these features and that we need to work with them and that we are able to work with them. So don't worry if you don't really understand what each one does or what each one refers to. Basically, we are given statistics about each fighter, the blue fighter, and the red fighter. And we are told who wins the match under the winner column. So you can see here, let's click on preprocessed data. That the winner is given as either red or blue. So what we will need to do is, given all of these features here, we will need to output blue or red. Alright, so to get started, all we have to do is download this preprocessed data.csv file. Notice that we also have a data.csv file, but here the dataset is not preprocessed. There are some things that are harder to work with as they are given here. So in order to save some time and not have to deal with that, so we can focus on the TensorFlow part of the project, we will download this already preprocessed file. So click this download button and save it somewhere you know about.